Well, howdy, fellers. My name is Elder Ufgood, and welcome back to ANTTS, Episode 4. As you can see, I did some off-camera work. I got my storage up, like I said I would. And I got... my AE2 system is... It's still garbage, but it's fine. We'll work on it. Let me show you what I've been working on. Ah, piggy! Piggy. Love it. So, I brought all functional storage down here. I am going to keep these compacting drawers for the time being because of the way sieving works. After sieving, I don't know. I may change it. Like I said, in all the mods 10, I'm having an issue with how compacting drawers work. And then I've got some compacting drawers back here as well. And it drugged me. I finally got a single passive mob besides the Whirly Sprig. Oh, well, I guess I'll show you that. I'm gonna have another island, specifically for AE though, and I'll get into that. Nothing's changed on this side, and then I did bring my sieving stuff down here. All of my storage is gone. You can see in the piggy, nice and clean, except for this kind of stuff. Just because, I don't know, I haven't moved it yet. I'll move it. This is what I want to fix now. This part is now the most excruciating part. So is the pebbles. I fixed the pebble problem. Cobblestone generator. But now I have to sieve like crazy. I think if I do this right, I could probably set up some kind of an automation. And since I already have cobblestone going over here, I might just take another storage drawer and have the 4x go 4x go into an ender drawer. That's what I was thinking. Ender drawer. That way I don't have to build another cobblestone generator. I don't know how many cobblestone generators I'm going to need, but I think this is pretty good. But I can use that possibly over here to do automations, and I don't know how many. Let's see. First, to get into it, I'm going to need to make some stuff. Let's just hop right into it, right? No more. You don't need to hear me talking about nonsense. Well, howdy, fellers. So, Editor Ufgood here. Yeah, I just realized I totally forgot to mention, and I failed to cover it this episode. I really wasn't feeling well, guys, so I do apologize for this. But I never went over the sophisticated storage and the storage controller and how I have it tied into the AE2 system. I'll briefly go over it. You have a storage controller, just like functional storage. You use sophisticated storage oak barrels, and as long as they're all touching the sophisticated storage controller, and yes, they have to be cornered like this. They cannot be open like this because it's not a linking system. They have to be touching. And then it's the same as you would with functional storage. You gotta have your functional storage controller, you have your ME storage bus, and that's going into the AE system. So that reads all of that, and it's the same on this side. It's just another storage bus that reads into the storage controller that can see into this side. Right now, these are very, very tiny. You've probably seen it on my list up here. The basic iron tier controllers, and you've seen it, or the upgrades, sorry. I have so many, I'm trying to do it all at once, but I need more iron, and I'm finally getting to a point where I think I have enough iron to finish out at least the irons. But if you come over to this side, I'm nowhere near full. So I'm actually really, really good on storage right now. But yes, I do apologize. I completely missed that this episode and me discussing it. So I do apologize. And if you want further details on how to set this up, I will gladly set up another video showcasing this and how you can get it all set up. So thanks, and you can get back to the episode now. So if we get into automation, I need to make a hopper, a flux hammer, a flux sieve, and then these are optional, but if I can afford it, I'm going to do it. Also, the phantoms have been terrible the last couple of days that I've been trying to clean this area up. Alright, so automation time. Let's see how far we can get into it and see what we can do, because we're taking 4x cobblestone down, and it's going to go down to 3x, down to 2x, down to 1x, down to single cobblestone. That's a lot of hammers that are necessary just to get into one sieve. Maybe I should build some kind of an automating hammer system that takes the 4x and puts it into a 3x, and then the next hammer system, so on and so forth. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I don't know. Let's figure out first what we're gonna do. And yes, I am ready to try to get into auto crafting a little bit. That's what the platform down there is for. All this stuff's gotta move. Anyways. Let's get into this first. And this is exactly the problem that I'm in. I need iron nuggets. Iron for days. I keep running out. And I only got 20 ingots there. I mean, it would work. Oh, I lied. It's 10 ingots. That means I'm gonna have to do some sand sieving. Alright, let me go sieving, get some more iron, I'll be back. Alrighty, so I should now be able to make that. Can I just have a regular chest, please? Okay. Ooh, see, yeah, I need lots more iron. Lots more iron. And I did not get enough. Huh. Okay. Let me grab some more sand and get back to it, I guess. Think I got everything as far as all the iron goes. So you're gonna need... okay, so you need... I need to find out how these work. Let's do the hammer first. You need a diamond hammer? Good grief. Oh, I forgot to put the iron back in there. Haha. Alright. I want to test the hammer real quick. Hold on. Before I remain... Add EX... machines. Is there some kind of a wrench or something that I need for this? I don't think so. Looks like this is it. Maybe that. Yeah, okay. I don't have a chest on me. So I don't know how this works. It needs power, yes? I think it needs power. Let's just try it right here. Yes, it does need power. But where is the input? No, you don't want to be there. Missing inventory on output side. Where's output side? I thought you were able to change the orientation of these things by right clicking. You know what? Maybe you need not that hammer. Maybe you need this hammer? Yeah, there we go. You just need a hammer. Oh, that does work. Okay, I want to see what I get. And honestly, while we're waiting for that, let me see if I can't get... I need 3 of those. So I need 3 cactus. I want to see what the diamond upgrade does. If I can afford it a little bit, right? Doesn't seem that bad. Ah, I'm out of gold. Really? You'll have to excuse me. I'm feeling a little under the weather, apparently. Allergies are really, really bad. Alright, let me get all this situated. I'll bring it back when I can get these upgrades and find out what this hammer can do. Sweet. Alright, let's see. Try to put the hammer over here because I needed power. Okay, it appears that you can't for X into a chest. So maybe I get another hammer. I want to see if this is a complete waste of my time, or if I need to now start reverting that back. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me keep messing around with this. Okay, I think in order for this to work, I'm gonna need lots of these, which means it's gonna use lots of power. But if this works, I could be sitting pretty for a while without having to do a whole lot, and my system should be able to handle it. Once I put some more copper upgrades. You're fine now. You're getting close. You're fine. Yeah. Yeah, let me get a whole bunch of this. Ugh. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Alright. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. So I know this is a bit redundant. I have it going compacting all the way up. I'm being transferred all the way over here to be quickly broken back down into singles. It's a little overkill, to be honest. But now if I do a think a drawer here, here, and here. Well, I didn't mean for those drawers. Yeah, this is not what I wanted. All right, I took down my sieves because I needed the space, and now I needed my sieves back because I need iron. It's gonna be one of those days, ain't it? And I still don't have anything but that drigme over there. How rude. Alright, well, I got one of them. I'm still gonna have to get some... Oh, look, I didn't even finish. Guarantee you it's not enough to finish, but... maybe. No, definitely not. Alright, well, let's at least get one system running, right? So we want to go... the sieve... do we want to go dust first? Get it all the way down to dust? Yeah, let's do that. No, I need iron. So, dust. Sand, gravel. I don't know. I want to set this up. Give me a second here. I'm going to get this one all the way down to dust. So, that's dust, sand. Oh, crap. I forgot all of these have to be set up backwards. Well, let me get them all set up and then I'll fix them. So, that's into dust. That's sand. That's gravel. That's cobblestone. Throw one of those on top of there. Linking tool. Can left click on this one. Right click on that one. Excellent. And I'm going to leave it linked because I've got to do that 2 more times. So let me run some power over here and make sure this setup is going to work before I even get the next 2 trying to set up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on, I got to fix it. That one is fixed. This one is not. This is irritating. Okay, it's 1, 2. Excuse me? What do you think you're gonna do? Why? Thank you. Oh yeah. What happens if I bypass you for a second? Alright, well, ooh, and you're already running? I saw you running. Hold on. Didn't I? Yes. I think I can put 1 diamond upgrade in each of these. Mesh required for operation. My silly guy, you have one. Okay, you're dust. I want to make sure you're gonna pull all the way down and then... Okay, you're full. That's fine. You're getting a little bit. Excuse me. Do I have to... Oh, I might have to fix you. Missing inventory. That's fine. Ah, you're gonna be difficult, aren't you? Alright, let me set it up one more time. I just figured it out. It was taking me forever. I'm gonna keep the dust here like this. I actually like this setup to where I can also possibly have that into the system. I'm a big old dork. I'm sitting here wondering why it won't go any further. Well, of course it doesn't go any further. The flux hammer doesn't go any further down. So I think in order to stop me from going mental, like that, oh my goodness, this takes forever. Don't you do it, you silly phantoms. You did it anyway. You did it anyway, you jerks. I got a better way to solve you. You can burn. You can burn. And now I don't care. Alright, let's get back to doing this before it drains me of all my power. If I take this one off, and this one off, we're going to turn this one to cobblestone. That one can be gravel. Alright, so that's 204. Let me just double check. Okay, it's at 206. But it's not dropping down now. Do I do I need the puller? 212, 214. No, I don't. Okay, well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time for nothing. Alright, that's fine. This one's working again. So if I do that, that's cobblestone, that's gravel, that's sand into dust, sieving dust. Oh, okay. Well, it'll start going down. It'll start getting lower. All right, let me get a puller, and then I'm gonna, if it works, I'll set the others up, and I'll bring everybody back when it's all said and done, and my sieving island, at least for cobblestone, is complete. Unless those need to be waterlogged as well, then we'll worry about that later. All right, I think I've got it. Oop, come on now, we can fly. I think I've got it situated here. So, real quick, I ended up having to move the cobblestone generator. So this one needs to be standalone, so it can feed all of my lava, and only all of my lava. I thought I was being sneaky with it. I cannot be sneaky with it. Generators had to be upgraded to 8 times, and I had to get 2 more. That's coming next. And the reason is because I'm impatient. We all know this. I'm impatient. I like to make things go fast. So I don't know how many times I've emptied these. Now that I've got it all situated, I did try to do diamond upgrades all the way. Yeah. It's too stressful on my system. Even with the 8 times, it cannot keep up. So I've got to get my, I've got to get the basic energy cube. 1.6 million is just not enough. And yeah, that's all set up now. And now it's just, we wait and find out how much we can get out of it. And then figure out how we're going to link it all the way back over here. I did not think about that. I really did not think about having my AE system over here. And then, I mean, look. Well, yeah. All my resource gen is back here, not up here. Anyways. I'm going to go AFK. I'm going to let the resources build up because, my gosh, sieving by hand, that's over. And now I can AFK for a little bit. And I don't have to worry about it. So, I'm going to AFK. And I will come back in, I don't know how many hours I'm going to let it sit. I think I'm going to go get some rest. Feeling a little under the weather. I'll let it sit for a couple hours and I'll come back and see how it does. It's the stare down of the century. Or was. You either lost or won, I don't know. Are you chasing? Or did you let him win? You're chasing. Uh-oh. We got a race going on. Yep. Quitter. You quitter. Alright, well, I've gotten this all straightened out, right? Looks good. Awesome stuff. However, because of my AFK falling asleep, I'm full, and this is going to be a pain to move. It's going to be a pain to move all this stuff. But I'm going to do it because my system's way over there. So I thought about this. For the time being, I'm just going to run some Fluix smart cables and ME interfaces. So 3 ME interfaces, smart cables, run it all the way down and across. That's the temporary fix. I'm going to try to get it into wireless connectors, which are these, but it requires a crystal assembler to make. It's not too bad. Until you get to here where you need intro. The only way to get intro is to get intro seed, get a block of amethyst, get it into budding amethyst. Well, how do we get budding amethyst? The easiest way, without having to go into apotheosis, you could go Geore and go into Ars Nouveau, my apologies. Go into occultism, but honestly the easiest way is just going to be productive metalworks. Molten amethyst. I'm gonna guess. Yep. And it can be done by lava. Amethyst shards we have plenty of. And that will get us the budding amethyst. So for this time being, let's get into smart cables and ME interfaces just so I can lower these down by 1, put the ME interfaces down in, run my cables over, and at least get this hooked up into the system. And then I want to see if I can make some more copper upgrades, because this system's about to get way overloaded. Actually, who's at 2K now? You're at 2K now. Anybody else? Yes, you. Alright, let me make some copper upgrades. Maybe I can extend the range of that and be able to snake these into the system as well. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that with the Geores system here. These break down into too much. So, yeah. Let me get this routed over, or let me see if I can get this started. And yeah. I'll bring it back as soon as I get that all online. Well, that took longer than I anticipated. However, I have now got it plumbed into the system. And it's going all the way down. So on the plus side, I now have 3 channels that come all the way across my island. So I have 5 that I can tap into. So if I wanted to, I could add more stuff. But that does let me know, like, this is going to drive me absolutely nuts. Like right now, it's fine because I can't see it. But knowing that it's there, and then when I start moving down here, I don't want to see all this. I don't want to see all this. So I think I really want to get into wireless, but if I get into wireless, well, you know what? Why don't we do productive metalworks? And that will start getting me fast forwarded into wireless. At least I hope. And yes, I had to go get a whole bunch of string. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of smart cables. Alright, well, let's start making this. What do I need? Sand and clay. Remind me, clay is water transformation. Okay. Maybe I should move this to this island instead. That makes more sense, right? To have all my water over here. Oh yeah. And these villagers. Man, these villagers are so good. Or the villagers, the wandering trader. Matter of fact, I think there's one around here again. Where did I see him? Did you fall off, buddy? Oh man, I think he fell off. I wanted to see what else he had. Because I think it was a new one that spawned. You're not up here, are you? Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Oh yeah! And look! Still just Drigmees. It's so annoying! Even after I accidentally fell asleep. That's right, we're moving water. I remember. I think that's gonna be much easier, yeah? Oh yeah. Do I have any dust? Ooh, I do. Excellent. Why are you going so slow? Get back to sprinting. That's probably enough, I'd say. And if it's not, then I have more problems than that. I think 3 stacks is more than enough. I'm pretty sure that was overkill. Ooh. Hehehe. Alright, that takes care of that and that. Believe I need 9 of these. That's a lot of buckets. That's a lot of buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, come on. Did I accidentally put those buckets away? I did. Probably not enough, but let's get it started. Oh, sweet. I didn't think I would actually have enough of that. Okay, for the Foundry tank. 2 will be fine. I need the drain. I don't think I have any stone. I was incorrect. Alright, let me finish getting all this stuff and then I'll bring everybody back and start setting up this. Alrighty, let's check this out. I don't know. I kind of want to... Maybe not... Fire and trees don't work, right? Fire and trees don't work, so maybe I'll do this island. Kind of like that idea. Okay, we need... Where's dead center? Right there. So if anybody remembers, I have found this is pretty much just like Tinker's Construct. Okay, so I like the controller there. The tank there. Drain there. come on, man. Why you gotta mess with me, huh? Why you gotta mess with me? I don't think half a stack of this is gonna be enough. It should be enough for what we need. We're working. Alright, so then we need the tap. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. And I mean, I think it'd be fair to say that we should just go ahead and go up a little bit more, yeah? And then go ahead and get some lava. It's going to require... That'll hold 6. But I might make one more. Let me make some more glass, and I'll go up at least one more layer. Just like that, we are one layer higher, and I can fit 9 buckets of lava. Excellent. You guys are back stuffed. I have lava that I can snag from you real quick. Woo! Alright, give me a second. This is gonna take not a while, but it's gonna take a little bit to go back and forth and fill this up real quick. So give me 1 second. Alrighty. I think we're ready to roll. Let me go get some amethyst. Remind me. If we go uses, and I don't need item casting. Item melting. I can use lava and 1 to get 100 millibuckets. And if I go over here, I need... Okay. So it's the same conversion rate. It's 4 to 1. I'll at least get 2 for right now. I mean, I think I can afford that. Right? Where's my amethyst? Oh. How about I just do it all? Or do a whole bunch? Alright, so we just throw that in. It'll melt down. There we go. And we have 1.8 buckets. Hey, why didn't you stack? That's just silly. Wait a second. Uh-oh. No, it still looks the same. I'm sorry. I thought... Ah. Yes. When you're a dummy and you forget things, I was able to cast blocks of amethyst. I didn't mean to do that. It's 900 millibuckets on compressed sand. Alright. Nope, you didn't like that. Oh, you did like that. You just take a while. Okay. Let me get some sand and some more lava. This might take me a bit. There we go. Now we'll get ourselves some budding amethyst. And here we go. Last one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, that takes care of all of the budding amethyst. Did I need that much? Probably not. But it'll be fine. Can I top you off? Not really. Okay. So now I gotta get into the intro seeds themselves. So what am I missing? Ender dust. You need ender pearls, and I could do that in an inscriber? I'll get this ground up, and then we'll start moving into getting some intro seeds. That'll be cool. I tell you what, I really, really wish the inscribers could be time in a bottle. This process is so slow. I know I can speed it up, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm getting close. Now I can make this and I mean, I might as well, right? How about this island right here? How about this island can be the start of the Geore island? Yeah? That sounds like a great idea. Get me some dirt or gravel or sand or something. That'll work. Alrighty. First, there. Holy moly! My guy! Alright, so if I stick you there, I need another one there, and then another one there. Which means I can go another one here, right? There's 2 gap. Here and here. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Uh-oh. I forgot how to do this. Oh, it's a Fluix block! Silly me. Well. I have a feeling I'll need these later. I'll at least just do the back row. There we go. Silly me. Silly me. I forgot it was a Fluix block. Well. Ooh. Not good. There we go. My bad. I guess I should have just brought those other 4 out here, huh? Why not? Did all that work and I forgot the recipe. Oh, yes. I need all the intro I can get, please. Alright, give me a little bit to build up some resources, and I'm gonna try really, really hard at least. Well, I think I can almost get this. Maybe I should make some more flux crystals. Let's do that while I'm waiting, and then I'll bring us back once I get some more. Once I get some intro, and if I have to make more, we'll worry about that when I get there. For now, let's get this started. And we're not going to talk about how I had to bring this out again for something else. That's what that island's for, and I really, really need to focus on all the different resources, but right now I just... I'm working on getting this stuff. Ooh, I need to check my crystals. How we doing over here? Uh-oh. Come on now, don't fail me now. I might have to get into growth accelerators, and yeah, that would make my life easier. Okay. I just need to take 1 stack of this for now. Wow. Honestly, did not expect this. Wow, I did not expect that. Uses, we get that. But that's not what I... Hold on. Okay, in a reaction chamber with half a bucket of water, intro dust, and that's what I was working on. But I also do it in the crystal assembler. That's probably... Nope. Gotta get the reaction chamber first. Okay. Which I did. I'm working on getting intro crystals, and we can't get the crystal assembler without the extended machine frame, which requires the intro. So that's where we're stuck as far as wireless goes. I think that's where we'll leave it for this one as well. So we do have some intro growing, and we do have some budding amethyst. I didn't need them, but I might as well get them. I do believe I'm going to need them later on, so it'll be good to have. We did do a little productive metalworks. That's going to come in handy. You'll see much later on when we get into bees and such. And there's other things that can be useful. I still have no passive mobs. It is driving me absolutely nuts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi. Ow! I missed both of you. You know what? I got a better solution for y'all anyway. Alright, but let's take a look at the quest log. See how we're faring So yeah, we actually did more than I expected. Automation and Geores. Oh, come on, man. You giving me all this stuff. I already made all this stuff. Okay, so I mean, let's see. Geore are the main automation for resources with all the mods 10 to the skies. They work like budding amethyst or certus. Crystals will grow out of any side of them if there is room. The only difference is that Geores can be picked up by pickaxes, even without silk touch. I did not realize that. That is awesome. The crystals can be mined off of the budding Geore, and can then be smelt to get our ingot. Any blocks that boost the speed of the amethyst will speed up the Geores. That's cool. So, how do I make this? You want molten iron over it? I mean, that's fairly easy enough. Let's do it. Molten lava? You need 900. Remind me. 900. And it's per ingot. Oh, that was perfect. That's 900 right there. Excellent. I think we're going to have a giant Geore island. And I think I'll get started on that next episode as soon as I could find. Is there a mod specific? Am I blind? Oh, actually, never finished collecting these. Alright, so if we're getting into Geore, then I might also want to get into growth accelerators. Ooh. You know what? I didn't show you. You've seen me make it, but I didn't show you. I have one ready in my system. I'm so ready for this. I want to get into wireless. Once I get into wireless, none of this is going to exist. And then this is also going to be, I mean, I just need to get flux into my network, or FE, not flux, sorry. Once I get FE into the system, then I can start doing induction cards and anything that needs power. It'll all be done greatly. I think what I'll do is in between episodes, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna change this island around. I'll see what I need to do to get some more Geores. At Geore. Oh yeah. This could be pretty cool. Like, button coal ore. How do we get this? Molten carbon. Coal. Of course it's coal. I think this is gonna be pretty cool, and I think we'll try and. There's no way I can already get that, huh? No, you have to have the conversion. Never mind. I think we're gonna have to try and get into that. Where did my taters go? Did I accidentally throw them in the system? That would. Excuse me. And you're finally done. Perfect timing. Perfect timing to wrap all this up. Alright, so I got everything squared away now. That's now passively generating into my system. I'm definitely going to need some more copper upgrades for some of these. I wouldn't mind getting a copper upgrade or two on the controller itself. I might be able to do it. That way I can include these drawers. All of these in the system. And then it would also be cool once this is... I don't know if that'll ever back stuff. Because, like, you're dumping as soon as it gets it. And, yeah, I don't know if that'll ever back stuff. But we'll see. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for putting up with this episode's progress. It was a rough one. Definitely a rough one. At least for me, on my end. Being under the weather did make the automations go a little bit harder than I wanted to. But now that I know what I'm doing, this will give me the opportunity to start getting into the next set of what needs to be done. End stone, netherrack, soul stone, or soul sand, and whatnot. And I think this will give me plenty of room, and once I get into wireless, I'll be able to send all these channels, and I don't have to worry about it unless I go to P2P. But I'm going to see if I can get into wireless, because I like wireless better. It's less confusing. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and a piggy. Take it easy, and God bless.